Ohio began shifting to a performance funding model in 2010. Initially, it was designed to have about 8 to 10% of its funding based on performance, and that came from its state share of instruction. However, over the past several years, we really needed to make a bold move for the state of Ohio. In fact, the governor of the state of Ohio, Governor Kasich, really placed a high priority on outcomes-based funding for performance for Ohio's 23 community colleges. And to accomplish that, they convened through the Ohio Association of Community Colleges and the Ohio Board of Regents the 23 two-year colleges, and really asked that the presidents of the two-year colleges design a performance-based funding system that would have risk factoring built into it, that would address special populations, and that would apply equity throughout the system and incentivize performance for Ohio's community college students. So we will be moving July 1st into 100% of our state share of instruction for that. As part of Lorain County Community College's Vision 2.0, which is driving student success and completion, our first priority is student success. In fact, our Board of Trustees at Lorain County Community College has its own institutional effectiveness indicators, and those are focused on student success. And so having a performance funding system that is 100% based on student success further reinforces our approaches. And we take it very seriously. Everyone throughout our institution has access to a dashboard which has data at their fingertips. And so we look at all of our metrics, we measure our progress, and we implement strategies to help move that needle. Our goal is to increase our student graduation rate, and having a performance-based funding system certainly helps move us along in moving that needle. I think the approach that the state of Ohio has taken has been one of fully embracing the ideas of all of the 23 community colleges. And I think that's very important from creating a culture that really is based on the mission of community colleges. In fact, when the legislature determined that we would be moving to a 100% performance-based funding system, it convened a funding consultation through the Ohio Association of Community Colleges because it wanted to ensure that the system was in fact created by those who are leaders within those institutions. And having the opportunity to participate in that funding consultation throughout the past year really gave me an opportunity to see from the inside out how strategic it was for the governor to recommend that the recommendations for the performance funding come from the two-year sector itself. And so the advice that I would have for leaders within any other states considering performance-based funding would be to encourage the collaboration of the community college sector in the development of those recommendations. One of the unique attributes of the funding consultation in Ohio was involving all of the community college presidents and then having a funding consultation that included chief academic officers along with chief financial officers so that we could look at all aspects of funding, not only from financial models, but also looking at what are the best practices that really incent student success and completion. And so my advice would be to involve those who are closest to student success within their community college campuses.